Brilliant Beauties.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
We are in 2019. I feel like it was just 2016.
Literally.
I don't know, that was like a random year that I just threw out, but
that's when we started the vlog. Oh no, we 3 years in the game.
3's a good number. I love 3. That's one of my favorite numbers. So.
Okay.
No, that is my favorite number because my birthday's on the 3rd. So
yeah.
it's gonna be a good year for the blog.
Okay.
Okay.
We gonna make it shake, all right?
I'm gonna make sure shake. Okay. So with the new year, so many people are talking about New Year's resolutions, things that they want to change and improve, and this is a great time to talk about that. And we kind of got the foundation for it last year where we had some clairvoyant conversations.
So if you do not know, a clairvoyant is a type of person who has the ability to kind of sense events in the future, as well as sense emotions or you know, internal holds on yourself. So kind of where you may struggle when it comes to certain situations that you may encounter again or have encountered in your past. And just it kind of helps you if you're, you know, open to hearing what it is that they have to say, because you have to be open to it. Because some, you know, people aren't open. You know, people refer to it as like a psychic, but clairvoyant is more so they're in touch with the spirit realm, right? And so therefore it's more introspective. Yeah, because they can kind of get a sense who you are and tell you how you may have fallen short in certain situations or things you may need to improve on that you have constantly done, and you may even pick up on it yourself. And talking to a clairvoyant kind of gives you this confirmation, like
that is something.
Like you're shook because you're like, no, I am like that. And it's something that I may have wanted to change before, but prior to having this conversation, you didn't understand how imperative it was to your evolution. Right, how it may be limiting how it may be limiting how it may be limiting the things that spirit may want to, you know, bless you with in the future, anything. And
I think one thing that I just kind of make, what I've noticed is different from like a psychic is like psychic, I've never been to a psychic, but I can imagine that they're like predicting the future and they're saying like, in 20 years you're gonna do this, and it's like, girl, you don't know. You don't know my life. You don't know. But with the clairvoyant, I felt like she really understood where I was and was able to like sense certain specific things, certain specific times that I was like, I truly believe and I'm open and I believe that this is, you know, from a higher power trying to tell me this message, because how else would she have known that this period of my life was really rocky or, you know, it was certain things. So she was able to really sense about where I came from, where I think a psychic is like predicting blindly of like your future that it may or may not really happen.
That may or may not happen. So we just want to be very clear that our clairvoyant conversations was in an effort to truly get you know, introspective with ourselves, and since they sense something that we may sense in ourselves or not, but they may sense it and you need to hear it from somebody else that doesn't know you, to like, have you be like,
this is something that you struggle with, and you like, damn, and I do, and I may not want to admit it, or I may actually admit it, and you saying it is confirming that this is something that I need to improve on, and you know, to help me evolve.
Right. So we're saying all that to say that through these clairvoyant conversations, shout out to Miss Nona.
Miss Nona was a real one.
Yes, y'all will put her information in the description box. But we say all that to say that we wanted to just share, you know, 3 takeaways that really stuck with us and were the things that kind of had us like, okay,
she checked me real quick.
She got me together. Cause she'll get you together.
Right. In such a like relatable way, nurturing way. Like it didn't feel like she was talking down. It was truly like something to help you grow.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I just felt so excited. Like I had my session at the end of 2018, and 2018 was a hell of a year. So for me, it was just like a culmination of everything, and like there's a brighter coming, and I just needed to get that clarity that I have been working on, but also from somebody who doesn't really know me, to just kind of help me see what I needed to work on and improve on.
Absolutely.
So I can have a great 2019.
Yeah, and I had my second conversation prior to leaving my job last June. I felt really strongly about the decision, and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just me being, you know, like, I'm stubborn, this is what I'm gonna do or something. I really felt something in my spirit about it, but I just wanted to confirm basically with spirit that this is what I was doing.
So one of the key themes that we learned from our clairvoyant conversations was a reminder that you have to monitor your negative self-talk. Truly, mindset matters, and it all starts from your mind. So sometimes, and Melissa, you may be able to attest to this, like, you have a negative thought, and then another one, and you're like, literally like the law of attraction, you're attracting more and more thoughts, and then you on this rabbit hole, and if you like me, then you start crying, and it's like,
you be in your bag.
How did I get here?
And not the right bag. You be in your emotional bag. We need you to be in the securing the bag.
Secure the bag, not be feeling away.
Right.
And so in the clairvoyant conversation, we just really learned the importance of checking yourself.
Yeah.
Like when you immediately, like if this thought, if this feeling, if this emotion is not serving me, if it's not bringing me joy or happiness, or if it's not good, then it's not something that I should be dwelling in, because I'm literally only gonna feel worse. And then what had started as just a little negative thought has me truly in my feelings.
Yeah, because what you focus on is what expands. So, you know, if you focus on, like, you know, something where you drop the ball, instead of just taking the time to just go inside yourself and kind of be like, you know, I made a mistake.
Right.
I get to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? That's how I grow. Or, you know, as long as you check it and not sit and wallow in it, is when you will get to grow the way that you should.
Right.
It's very stagnating. I hope that's a word.
We're gonna make it a word.
But it will keep you where
like
you're
Chuck.
at. Stuck like Chuck. That's what I'm talking about.
Stuck like Chuck.
If you don't, you know, take these little opportunities, just the little things, when you can get in your car and just be like, you know, just check it. Another big theme from our clairvoyant conversations was basically the act of putting yourself first. I think this is something that me and Tiana have also, you know, struggled with, and I know a lot of people struggle with, is like going to things because out of obligation, when you may very well feel like, you know, you may have other things you want to focus on, or you just may not, you know,